You're listening to Curl Talk Unfiltered
with Talya and Cass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, spooky.
Welcome to the Halloween episode. For the audio listeners, you're missing out. Maybe just turn this off and go to YouTube because we are dressed for Halloween.
Yep. Did you know I had wings?
I forget that bees have wings. So
and
Talya,
there's a stinger on the butt.
I did see that. Talya's a bee.
Obviously, because I'm part of the beehive. Just kidding.
Exactly.
I just scrolled and I thought it was funny, and then I went with the beehive reference.
And it is funny. What did you search?
Literally just adult women costumes.
Halloween
costumes. Yeah. I was telling Cass, I really wanted to be the Lorax because I feel like that is funny right now, and I love the Lorax. But the costume wouldn't come in time. All I would have was the mustache, not the like orange bodysuit. So we went with the bee.
Yeah.
And,
I was thinking, like, I never used to dress up for Halloween, like, even when I was young.
As a kid?
Yeah. Well, I would as a kid, but I think like 5th grade was the last time I dressed up like as a kid to go trick-or-treating. So I quit kind of early. And then anyways, I have a Halloween party to go to this year.
Oh.
Yes, like just like with friends and stuff. But I was like, I need a cute outfit, but not too cute. I don't know. So but
SpongeBob.
Yeah, I'm SpongeBob. I'm actually Sponge Babe.
Sponge Babe. Okay, not Bob. Sponge
Because
Barbara.
I wanted to be cute, but I didn't want to have like anything hanging out. And,
Right.
But so yeah.
Yeah, and it might be chilly. You don't want to be.
Sponge Babe.
Yeah. It's cute though. I like the corset.
Thank you. Yeah, so it's a corset for the audio listeners. I'm wearing a corset top that is printed. It's yellow and it has like the holes printed on it.
The sponge holes.
And then I have on like a little tie and a pineapple headband.
For everybody, just so y'all know, when Cass told me she was going to be SpongeBob, I fully thought she was going to commit and wear a whole square yellow sponge. And that's why I was like, oh, I'll be the Lorax.
Yeah.
Because then we'll both be something like
hilarious.
Yes. And then you sent me your outfit and I was like, oh, she's going to be cute.
I'm going to be sexy SpongeBob.
She's sexy SpongeBob. And I was like, oh, maybe not.
Yeah. But for this episode, we have
a really fun episode for you guys today. We're doing Would You Rather Hairstylist Edition. And
I'm pumped.
I kind of took some of these questions from a few other podcasts that I listened to and just like off my head. And I thought they were really fun. And so we'll see.
I'm so excited. Talya came up with all these and I haven't heard any of them yet.
And hopefully you're like, ugh, not afterwards. You're like, we're lame.
No,
Talya.
these are going to be good.
There's some that are kind of like super random. And then some that are just like regular, hairstylist things. But feel free to comment down below what you would rather. I'm curious.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Question number 1. Would you rather?
The first one's kind of mild. Like it's chill. Would
Warm
you
up.
rather do a 6-hour color correction or 6 haircuts in one day?
You guys know me. This one's
You're doing
easy for me.
haircuts?
I would do 6 haircuts. I did
I'm
6
doing a color
haircuts
correction.
Saturday.
And I hate color corrections.
What?
But you want to know why? That's 6 shampoos. That's 6 blow dries. I can't take it. And then that's 6 personalities.
Yes. And I guess it would also be, but my thing is like, how good is the color correction going to come out?
Let's say it comes out like the best.
And do you know all the 6 haircuts? Like if it's 6 of my friends, I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. See, my max is like 4 haircuts. I can't after that. I'm like, ugh.
And I will say, I started having my assistant do all my shampoos and conditions, so it wouldn't be.
I actually wouldn't be doing the shampoo.
Actually, would just be cutting it and styling it, and yes. But I do my regular days are like 5 to 6 haircuts. No, but I love it.
Okay,
but if the color correction came out bomb, and it was only a 6-hour color correction,
right? It's not like it's like a 10-hour color correction.
Exactly. So depending on the day, if it was like a client that I liked and loved and like I knew that I wanted to put everything into this color correction versus like 6 brand new client haircuts, I would take the color correction then.
Crazy enough, I did 2 color corrections last week. One I didn't even know was going to be a color correction, but I sent you a photo of it.
Yeah, what the heck?
Scary, spooky. Spooky very on theme for Halloween. I opened that foil and I said, it's October. Okay, next one. Would you rather be double booked all day or have every single client show up late? I know which one I would do.
Wait, which one would you do? Because I don't know.
I would do every client show up late because then everybody's on time.
Oh, exactly. Because when everybody's late, it's like, no, you're fine.
No, it's fine. You're literally on time for my schedule.
Yeah, because I was running late because the girl before you was running late.
But being double booked truly stresses me out.
Yes.
Like, and it shouldn't be. Like, but I make it like a super stressful situation. So I can't do the double booking.
I think I would rather double book because I'd rather get the money.
More money.
Yep. If I'm going to be stressed either way, I would rather have the money.
But see, I feel like I wouldn't be stressed.
Yeah, because everyone's coming in late.
Yeah,
there are days where everyone does that.
It happens.
And I'm like, don't worry. And it's usually a Saturday for me. I think because people just like don't.
I feel like they underestimate
come in time.
They're like, oh, I was doing this morning, and time got away from me, and now it's time for your appointment.
Yeah. I think right now, like, just societally, there's not a huge pressure to be on time for like social events. Yeah. So then whenever people have like a real time to show up to an appointment,
they're late.
Yes. And they're also used to like, okay, you go to the doctor's late anyway. I'm like, but I'm not late. I'm never late.
I'm on time to the doctor. Oh, I'm early.
I'm early. Yeah. I'm early to everything. But yeah. So I think I would do double booked.
Okay. Next, full day, no air conditioning. In the salon.
In the summer?
In the summer, yeah. Let's add it in the summer. Or no shampoo bowl working.
That's like actually the hard. Because what would you do if the shampoo bowl isn't working? Just dry cuts and.
But what if
you
have color?
Yeah.
I feel like you have to go no air conditioning.
Yeah.
Because you can't not shampoo.
I would go no air conditioning, and it's already getting cold in the salon. Like this week, it was cold.
Yeah.
Where I turned off the air twice this week. I think I could just put my hair up and just go.
But my thing is I get so hot when I'm working. Like I'm like sweating. And so I feel like the no air conditioning might kill me, but I don't know what I would do without a shampoo bowl.
I also feel like I feel really bad for clients whenever they're clearly hot.
Yes.
Even with the air on.
And they're like, I'm like, are you okay? And they're like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, your head is literally wet.
Yeah. Like whenever I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. And then obviously they're like sweating in the chair and it doesn't bother me. Yeah. I'm just like, I feel bad for you because I know you're embarrassed, but don't be embarrassed in front of me because I don't care. Yeah. But when I get them to the shampoo bowl, I am like, you want cold water?
Yeah. Do you?
Yes.
We can do that.
I just do cold water because I'm like, that would feel good to me.
See, yeah, if I was hot, I would want cold water. There was one time at my first salon where I think the hot water went out. And so we only had ice cold water in the wintertime. That was the only option.
That's terrible.
It was freaking freezing. Like my hands were so cold from shampoo. And I'm like, imagine their head.
No, one time at my first salon, so like in Missouri, you don't close for snow. Like you don't close for anything.
Yeah.
And so it had snowed and like whatever iced and you just like show up to work. The power went out. And so like for our first clients that showed up at like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., whatever time. No, it was 8 a.m. Like the power was out. And so it was just like, hey, sorry, I'm not going to be able to like shampoo you, but I can like you're down for a haircut, so I can just like cut your hair in the dark if you want.
And go.
Yeah, and I did that for a client, and then it came back on. But like it not only like snowed, ice on the road, and the power's out, and we were like, yeah, people still came, and we were like, well, are you guys going to send us home? And they were like, no.
That's actually insane. No.
But it came back on.
Yeah, eventually. That's what they were hoping for.
Yes.
Because imagine everybody gets sent home, and then the power comes back on.
And you're just out a day's work.
You're like, oh, great.
So, literally.
Okay. Use box color all year. Or only be able to cut with kitty scissors. And they're not sharp.
Box color all year.
Really?
Yes.
Because you would, I guess,
a little T18. Yeah, I mostly do haircuts.
Yeah. I would use box color as long as nobody wants a highlight.
Yeah.
No highlights after this. Sorry.
Yep.
Or you can go like light brown and then we can highlight.
Yes, like you're getting sealed in at whatever we do box color wise.
You're signing a contract that this is the color you want.
Well, and wasn't that the color correction that you had this week? Had she used box color?
Yeah.
And you didn't know it?
I didn't know. And it was like half of her head red. And you know what's funny is I saw a little on the ends and I was like, no biggie. You know, like it just kind of looked kind of coppery.
Yeah.
Neon red.
Yes. When you
pulled it neon red.
When you sent me the picture, I was literally thinking like, did she do splat purple? Because anytime I lift splat purple, it turns like bright pink.
Oh. And you know, I'm like looking at it and she's also like a service provider, like in the industry, not a hair, she does lashes, but I'm looking at it like racking my brain of what could I possibly do right now, like to fix this at all. Because she wanted to be like a blondish tone, like light brown, and I'm just like, there's nothing I can do. So I tone it. It's not moving. Had to tone it. I'm like, well, you just have to be dark, or you want to be red, because that's an option.
So what color dark did you do? Like what level? What is she naturally?
Well, maybe I did a 6. I think she's like a 5 naturally, but I did like a 6M, which is like a 6 mocha in Matrix. And so, but she still had like a red tint, but she's getting K-tips. And I was like, just tell her to add some dimension, like some lighter colors in there. So, but yeah, when I pulled those foils, I was scared. And when I sent you that photo, I was trying to be so calm in front of her. I don't have a back room. So I'm just like pulling foils like, great.
What is this?
I showed it to her. I was like, you want to see your hair right now? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, she said, oh. I said, what is that? Like,
yes.
Girl, what is that color? She's like, well, like a year ago. I said, yep. A year ago, whatever it is, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Oh my gosh. And at this point, you know to tell me.
No. But also I'm like, this was partly on me too, because I didn't see it. So I didn't ask, you know, like, and I've been doing her hair for so long. I didn't ever see her change her color. So I'm just like, why did this come from?
I know. I don't know. I see what you mean, but I also feel like as a client, you just kind of know, and a service provider, like I did box color a year ago.
By the way, I also have this on my hair.
Yeah. And it was red.
Yeah.
But it's faded.
It's fine.
Well, did she color it over brown too, or no? Or like, why isn't it red anymore?
It is red. Wait. Oh, why isn't it red anymore?
Yeah.
I don't know.
She colored over it?
Had to have. But it was like, I mean, I guess she had to have.
So another box color like enters brown.
I'm assuming, you know that Adore color?
No, you sent that and I was like, what is that, like color conditioner or what?
No, it's like a rinse, but it stains the hair.
Oh
It's hair color. That's what she used. So she probably then threw another color on top of it, and then they were both like grown out, but like it was like blonde red. Like there was no like bend in the middle. It was just red on the ends.
Dang.
And I even like reapplied, let it open air sit for a little bit. Nothing. I said, yeah, this isn't going anywhere.
So she kind of had to walk out looking pretty similar to when she came in, or did this? Okay, yeah.
And she I felt so bad.
Paid the money.
I didn't charge her for the color. I just charged her for the haircut. I know.
Would you rather?
I know. What? I know, because she started crying and I felt bad. Well, almost crying. She didn't like full sit in the tears. I was like, don't write. I was like, I'm gonna go change my laundry. If you want to start crying, this is the time. Yeah, because I don't know what to do. But like, and she's like a client that's kind of a friendish vibe, and so I just felt like guilty charging her when she didn't get what she wanted at all.
Even though, how much product do you think you used? Like, how many bowls of lightener? How many scoops?
You know, she doesn't have that much hair.
Okay,
I probably used like 2 bowls of lightener. But the toning, when I was trying to neutralize and even it out, you know, that's probably where I used the most of the color. But honestly, sometimes I just took it that day. It was fine. Yeah. I was being nice.
Yeah.
So
we've gained so many aura points this week, just like being nice.
I know.
Yeah. Which we're always nice, but
extra nice.
Going out of your way to actually,
I still did the work.
It's almost giving like Christmas spirit, Christmas miracles.
Because the joy is coming back.
Yes. It's like, you know what? I feel for you. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah,
Okay,
like, it's fine. I'll just eat it. And like, I felt like she's also like in the service, and I told her, I was like, this is what happens. Like, let's say your client wanted a mega volume set, but they only have 3 lashes. They're not getting it. And I was like, that's what happened right now. You're not getting it. Like,
yes, exactly.
Just to put that in words that you would understand, there's nothing I can do to make this red go away. Like, so yeah.
So yeah, nobody's getting highlights after this box color.
Yeah, y'all all better come in and be honest. I'm not playing with y'all, and that's why I don't work over box color.
Literally, she doesn't work over red or black.
Nope.
Even professional.
If you didn't know, because I've said it a million times.
Yep.
Even professional, because I'm not doing that.
No, because it's never what you kind of want.
No, and it's always like, you want to be blonde. Well, you're not gonna be blonde.
Yeah. If you want a caramel, it might be a different story. Or copper.
Right. Love a caramel tone.
Yeah.
I can do a caramel any day. That's my favorite. Okay. Would you rather have a silent client that gives no feedback at all, beginning to end, or a client who watches your every move like a hawk and is super picky?
Silent, 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 silent.
Me too. Serious question. Is it wrong to block somebody from booking because they're too picky?
Are you telling them that you're blocking them, or are you just... It might be a little wrong, but like, do you have to be right all the time?
No,
is the question.
Exactly. Okay.
Have you done that? Well, like recently, have you done that?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
But it's because like, I just feel like when I understand we all have like our hair trauma and things, but sometimes it's like, when you sit in my chair, like, you're giving me that control, so let me have it while we're in here.
Yes.
Instead of like, I'm already like foiling, and now you're like, wait, are you gonna do this? Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna blah blah? And I'm like, you know,
yeah,
it
like,
just makes me feel like uncertain and uneasy the entire time.
especially when there's people on the wait list, or there's people in my DMs or whatever that would be over the moon to sit in this chair and let me do what I want to do and just love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it does make it hard whenever you do have like a client that's just not like fun.
Yeah.
Because if you are like that, you're just not fun
Yeah.
to do this with.
Yeah, like, if I really like, maybe if we already had a relationship and then you were like, wait, are we doing this today? You know, like, and it's the way you go about asking the question too. Yeah. And it's not that I don't mind being like questioned about something, like, wait, why are you doing it that, you know, like something like that. But it's like every single move I make, it's like, when I've already like written out everything to you, like, this is exactly what's going to happen today. And you're still questioning.
Yeah.
So yes, I did do that recently.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I've had a client recently but she's like, it's not just about her. There's just like a category of clients that I would put her under the category of kind of like a product, like, hoarder, or like somebody who
junkie.
Yeah. And I forget that she's that way, and she always wants like a major explanation for why I'm doing something different, or mostly the same thing. No, the way that every time you bob your head, your antennas shake.
My antennas. I'm like, yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, so she came in recently, and I've just been like messing around using other products because like there's like probably 10 gels that I like, and so it's just like, well, how come you're using this gel this time? I'm like, just because
switch it up sometimes.
I'm like, but she wants to hear like, it's because the altitude of the air has mixed in with the humidity of the new moon in here. And I'm like, I just like, just cause
like, I just want to use that on your hair today. I think it'll look nice.
Right. Yeah. And yeah, so it's just one of those clients that's always looking at you expectantly after you've answered it as simple as possible, and they want like some really complex thing. And I'm like, really, just because I'm kind of bored.
Yeah. I'm bored with my products, and I'm changing them up.
Yeah.
Today.
And I'm not telling you this. I don't care. If you want to
saying that out loud, but in my head, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd rather have a silent client that's just like at the end. I don't even care. You don't even have to hug me at the end or cry or anything. But
then, you know, like, if they pre-book, well, I would know. Like, if they pre-book, they liked it.
Yeah. If they leave me a little Google review whenever I send them the link,
they liked it. Oh, they probably liked it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
like, there's silent things that we can.
Yeah. But there are lots of stylists that would be more interested in somebody that was kind of like questioning, so that way they could talk more.
Yeah. And that might be some people's way to go about things. Me, not so much.
Yeah. That's like the first one that we answered the same on.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Would you rather refoil an entire head after messing up the formula, or you rinse the bleach out too early and you have to fix it and you didn't lift the hair enough?
Oh my gosh,
I would
it's
rather
like,
refoil the whole head, because then you can be strategic.
what did you mess up? Like in your scenario, what are you thinking? Like,
Let's say you did a full bleach out and you rinsed the bleach too early and the hair didn't lift enough.
would you, yeah, I don't know. Would you be like,
Because then you'd have to reapply on everything.
yeah, or you'd be like, this is a 2-step process.
Yeah, today you're going to be this color. Next time you'll be a different
We're
color.
gonna start caramel. No, guys, I'm kidding. I've never done that. Never
in my life.
Never when I had
too early at
to.
all.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, but I guess the first one,
Yeah.
it just depends on how much time I have. I'm genuinely just thinking like either way, I would make something work
You would
without
just
having to
figure
do
it
all the
out.
extra work.
See, but that's not the option, Cass.
Yeah,
the option
yeah.
is refoil or fix.
Refoil or fix.
Which one?
I guess I'd refoil because I think I could like get through refoiling fast. Yeah, except and not have to like pick out every single highlight I just did and put bleach on it again.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking like, okay, the first option is kind of like, did we go like we meant to go copper, but we went like a deeper red and now I
it's
just
too
have
dark.
to put copper highlights in?
Yeah.
I can do that.
It could be that, yeah. I think I'd refoil the entire head too. Because then if you have to reapply on the whole head, we're more prone to damage.
Yes. Yes.
But then you could also do like a wet balayage or like a wet, like a, you know, at the bowl.
Yeah, and I'll tell a story of something that happened kind of recently with a client I'm obsessed with and love so much. We've gone, like, we went blonde maybe a couple of years ago, and then like the last year we did like, we touched up the highlights a little bit, but then we went like caramel brown, and her natural level is about a 5, like genuinely a 5, but maybe sometimes leans on a lighter 5. And she came in this time, and really last time whenever we went caramel, it wasn't dark enough, and then it faded out super fast, and it was kind of like we just babied that, and not I just babied that.
It was a me thing.
It was me, and it was like, okay, yeah, no, this is fine, whatever. And then she came in more recently, and it was like, okay, we're going back to our natural, or you know, like a brown, and I'm like, okay, but it is gonna fade. And she was like, I don't really want it to fade to blonde again. I'm like, okay, well, it is gonna fade. But if we go like as dark as your natural, then when it fades, it's going to fade more like a light brown, and not like this blonde again. She was like, okay, yeah, perfect. And I'm like, okay, perfect. So I fill her even.
I was about to say, yeah.
And then I filled with like, let's just say, I think it was like 773.
Okay.
And a little bit of 775. 7 minutes. Rinse. I put 5-0. 13 volume.
Okay.
20 minutes.
Okay.
Tell me why it was as dark as your hair.
Ooh. What's her natural's a 5?
Her natural's about a 5.
But she still wanted to see the dimension, or no?
No, not necessarily. Like, I guess it was just like
So dark.
and I didn't put any of it on her roots like anytime, because it had like, you know,
Yeah.
grown out. And so I just filled down there and I just put the color down there and let it process, and it matched her roots. I think just because she's been blonde for so long,
It was just very...
it was a difference, and
Yeah.
it ate on her. It looks so good, but I was like,
she not
a
like it?
little. No,
Oh,
she
okay.
liked it, but to me, I was like, I think this is like darker than what we imagined,
Yeah,
even though
but
it
you know
matched
it's
her
gonna
roots
fade.
perfectly. It is gonna fade, but also I filled it, so it's gonna fade, but it's only gonna fade like a little. And 13 volume for 20 minutes.
I think it'll be fine.
I do. I think it'll be fine, but I was a little sick to my stomach over it.
I literally, the color correction, I told her, I was like, I'm going to be thinking about this for a month. You don't even know.
Yes. And
Yeah.
like, so in this scenario, I'm like, I would rather do the first one and just like do a wet balayage or
Yeah.
like do something to like brighten it up just a little bit. So that's what I would do. I would do
Okay.
that and just like come up with something, whether I put some in foils or whether I just wet balayage something or yeah. Because that would be a quicker
I think
fix.
I'm with that one too. Yeah.
And less maybe damaging. I don't know.
See, because that was my thought on the second part. It's just damage. I feel like if we had to put more bleach on there, you would you could damage it.
Yes. Now, if she texted me tomorrow and said, I want to be lighter, I would be like, come in, I'll do it. It'll be $0. Like, you know, so similar
Kinda
to
like
you.
a fix.
Yeah. Similar to you, I would just be like, there's no way I'm charging you for this because I also feel a certain type of way about it. And I told her multiple times, like, if this feels too dark, if you live with this for 3 days and it's too dark or whatever.
Let me know. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Would you rather have a client who no shows or a client who comes in sick and is coughing and sneezing the whole time?
No show.
No show me.
No show me.
Do not come in here sick.
My immune system isn't what it once was. I'm not getting through things.
After the pandemic and, you know, I mean, not after COVID, but after that.
Yes.
Coughing and sneezing around me, it's not going to go over well. I'll tell you now. When anybody is in my vicinity and they cough, I'm like, no, dirty. Get away from me. Okay, maybe not cough, but like sneezing is definitely like,
dude, coughing.
Who was that?
I think coughing is worse. Do not give me a sore throat.
Yeah, that's really
I can
annoying.
sneeze and blow my nose and whatever.
But you know, when people sneeze, they don't cover they're just like, Chew.
Literally.
Ugh,
and
sick.
I'm over sneezing, honestly.
Everybody, actually, I'm getting the ick.
Literally.
I don't want to hear anybody sneeze anymore.
Oh my God, I'm so sick of it. I'm just literally, and I don't like the sound of blowing noses. I really don't. I don't like any of that.
No, I hate hearing people
go
blow
to
their
the
nose.
bathroom.
Yeah, I hate that.
Oh my gosh, I used to hate that in school. Like somebody just walking over to the side.
I would walk
and just,
out of the class to blow my nose.
Like, I'm not blowing my nose in front of you people.
Yeah, no, I would literally walk out in the hallway and blow my nose.
Yeah, I need to go 3 hallways down because don't listen to me.
I had a cough the other day in front of, like, I had a frog in my throat. Ran outside. I was like, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I ran out to the back door. I'm like, I am not about to sit in here and get something out of my throat in front of somebody.
Exactly. No, I can't. So yeah. And
No, Shawnee,
as
please.
SpongeBob, yeah, if you look like you have the suds, do not come sit in my chair.
Get out
all.
now. Would you rather only kids cuts? I feel like I know what you're going to say. Only kids cuts all month, 30 days. Or only color corrections every day.
Oh my God. Neither.
I quit.
I would quit my job. Do you do kids cuts on a regular basis? How often a year does a kid sit in your chair? Like, and
Probably,
I mean like under 12.
I only take kids 10 and up.
Yeah.
And I'm actually about to change that because something happened and I can't ever deal with that again.
Yeah.
But kids under 12, maybe like every other month. Because just no, please.
I'm pretty sure I also take 12 and up.
Yeah.
My thing with kids cuts is like, I don't want to have to like, I mean, I'm my own boss. I wear what I wear. I talk how I talk. Like the music that plays.
Yes, I don't want to feel like I'm at a daycare catering to a kid.
A kid.
They're cool.
Yes.
For some.
And like if it's going to be a kid that's like, I remember last Valentine's Day, for some reason, I worked till like 8 p.m. and my last client was a kid's cut. And I remember like we were just like playing like something really random. Like the music was just like R-rated and I didn't realize till halfway through and I look at the parents, I'm like, I'm sorry. I forgot like she's a kid and this music's like not meant. And they were like, girl, she hears way worse. Don't even worry about it. That
But some parents aren't like that.
Yeah, some parents aren't like that.
Yeah. I know when I have like she's a teenager, she's like 13, but I was watching Love is Blind. And I feel like Love is Blind has gotten a little more maybe not raunchy, but like some things they've
been sexting in the pods.
They've been sexting in the pods.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, she gets in there and I'm like, we can't watch this. And I had already seen this episode like 4 times. So I'm like, Gilmore Girls. You know, like I'm like, what else can I? Now I got to change the whole TV.
Yes.
But it was awkward when I used to have music because I'm playing what I want to hear. I'm playing R&B, you know, whatever it is.
Yes.
And I'm like, this is not there's cuss words. It just makes me uncomfortable, even if the parent isn't uncomfortable.
Right. 100%. Yeah. So I love teenagers. I love having my teenage clients. And I don't mind. Yeah, I guess I don't mind a 12-year-old. But under that, and also like they're not easy
to talk to.
They're not easy to talk to. But as far as like diffusing their hair,
it's not easy to do their hair.
It's not at all.
This is not a service for them. And earlier, I think I said 12 and up, but I actually have 10 and up right now.
Yes.
But I want it to be 12 and up.
Yes.
Yeah, but yes, like them laying, it's just they get bored. They don't want to be in there.
They fidget and I don't know. So color correction. Color correction
all month. kids cuts, and then you're only doing kids cuts. It's not color.
Yes, and also I guess with color corrections, at least I'm getting better at the end of the month.
You are, and your color theory is progressing.
Yes, and at least I'm making more money.
Exactly. The money. I'm not doing kids cuts. Yes. What are they?
And I charge the same for kids cuts.
I do too.
And I would say they get the same experience if they can sit for the same experience.
Yeah, but they can't. And most of the time, it's like I'm educating the parent.
Yeah.
And the kids just kind of like la 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 la.
Yes,
like,
which I don't mind the aspect of like, okay, now you're gonna know how to do this. It's gonna be a little bit easier, things like that. Yeah, I like 12 and up. I'm okay with 12 and up.
And then they can talk. Then we can like talk about
usually anime or something.
Yeah, so, whatever they're into, laboo-boos or I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, they teach me something.
Yeah, they teach me. I'm like, oh, is that the new slang? Or something?
Yeah. Skippity.
Skippity toilet, whatever the shit is. Okay. Would you rather have a client who hates to leave after their appointment, like they sit and talk to you forever?
Okay.
Or someone who brings extra people with her every time?
Sit and talk to me at the end.
I hate
You
both.
Want extra people?
I hate both. Not that I don't like talking to my clients, but like when the service is over and I'm trying to clean and get ready for my next one, I need us to make our way out the door.
Yes.
But there are some people, they just like to yap still. They're still going.
Yeah.
But I also don't want extra people.
I feel like those people, the people that stay there and talk to me for a lot longer, it's because we have stuff to talk about.
And it's still going.
And it's engaged still. And I'm like, I feel like if somebody else is there, I've already talked to the next client. If they're sitting on the couch and I've already been like, hey, just have a seat. I'll be with you shortly. And then they know like, oh, your next client's here.
Yeah.
Versus, and actually at my salon, you can't have any extra guests. Like,
but let's say you could.
Yeah. I don't mind extra guests.
Like, but also y'all have like a sitting area.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I was in a traditional salon space, I think I would prefer the extra guests.
Yeah.
Because they can go sit over there and not talk to me. Don't sit over here.
Yeah.
But I did have one client, her and her boyfriend were literally holding hands while I was blow drying. So that can't fly. We're not doing that.
I've had like a boyfriend come like stand by the mirror.
Like, sir, go away.
And it's usually whenever like the client has some sort of like social anxiety or something. And I'm just like, but it's just me.
It's just me, girl.
I'm not sure it's helping you to have someone with you. Like
every time. Yeah. We need to be independent.
Yes.
Yep. 24-hour shift.
Oh my God.
Or 7 days a week with only 2 clients per day. You work 124. I'm doing 24 hours.
I'm doing the other one.
You're working 7 days a week
just
with 2 clients a day.
Haircuts or something. Like I don't know.
So you're only going in for 2 haircuts.
I actually don't mind those days whenever I go in for just like one something.
7 days a week.
I probably wouldn't like it 7 days a week, but it's like I could do a 7-day stretch better than I could do a 24-hour stretch. You're like, wait, I didn't think about it that way.
No, but I just don't want to work 7 days in a row. I hate working 4 days in a row, 3 days in a row,
2 days in a row,
1 day.
Can I get 1 day in a row? Anybody?
24 hours. Anybody? Can we start a petition to start that?
You get your night shift people.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess they're at work actually doing the night shift. No, I would do 7 days a week because I actually don't mind going in for 1 or 2 clients because I look cute. I'm well rested. I leave early. I go do something else. Like you show up, people are already at work. You leave and your coworker's still there and you're like, bye. See you guys later.
7 days a week. I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm picking 24 hours.
Yeah. But I've started doing 10. Like I used to be like, I work 4 10-hour shifts.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, Cass, you haven't been doing that for a minute. Like you haven't been working a 10-hour shift for a while. This past week I was working 10-hour shifts.
For
make more money. I don't know.
I was like, for that was a choice.
Financial freedom.
Literally
trying to pay off my car.
Literally, we need money.
Trying to figure out where the money's going. Trying to figure out who's taking my money. And then I look at my bank statements and I'm like, so me. No one's been taking my money.
Nobody's like there's no fraud on my account.
I was like, oh, someone's been in here. And then I'm like, no one's been in here.
Girl, you just DoorDash every single day this week. That's me.
Yeah.
We have 2 more left.
Okay, perfect.
Work weekends all the time. Every single weekend.
Mm-hmm. All of it or just Friday, Saturday?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, and the Sunday too.
Yeah. Or work nights every day.
How late? 8:30. Didn't even really give you time to like shower and eat and like before 9 o'clock.
Say 9. I was like, that's too late. 8:30.
I would rather work nights
every day.
Like, I don't know, out of like 4 days a week. Or
I mean, I guess, yeah.
I think I'd rather work nights. I do a pretty healthy balance of both. I still work every Saturday.
Yeah, this past Saturday, no, don't even get me started.
Yeah.
It really just reminded me.
Why not? Tell them what happened.
I got no showed on a Saturday, everybody, by a return client, because I only take return clients. Still haven't heard from her. Charged the card, but still haven't heard anything.
What was she going to get?
I hope this person is okay, by the way. Like, I hope there is, like...
Nothing crazy
why she didn't come. I didn't reach out to them.
What was she gonna get? A color or just a haircut?
No, she was just getting a haircut.
Okay, well that's good.
And she was also my last person of the day. But I had to wait 45 minutes because I finished my first client early.
That's the worst.
That's what was annoying about the situation. Because then I was waiting around for almost an hour. On a Saturday. And so I'm just sitting in there like...
Yeah.
And you know what? I knew she wasn't coming. I knew. You know, you just
she
get
was
that
not
feeling.
confirmed.
She was not confirmed. And I was just like, who even is this person?
Yeah.
I've only seen her one time.
You know what's funny? The day that happened to you, I was looking ahead at my books. This was last Saturday. I was looking ahead at my books for this upcoming week. And I was like, okay, who's getting a color? Let me reach out to them, ask them what they want. 'Cause sometimes I'm responsible like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes. very, very randomly.
Other times I don't have any color at all.
Other times I'm like, I think I have whatever someone might want. And but yeah, I reached out to this lady I'd never had before, and I was like, hey girl, got you down on Tuesday for a 4-hour appointment. Like, what do you want to do? She never answered, but she did reschedule her appointment for January 20th. Like, I was like, oh my
girl, you're not coming in on January 20th.
In 4 months, you want to reschedule this for
but you've
4
never
months
seen
later?
her?
No, I've never seen her.
And see, for me, I'm like, I'm not scheduling an appointment that far out for the
for nobody, like for
Yes.
somebody that you don't know.
Yes.
I'm fine with it, and it already got booked up. Like, I also reached out to 2 people on the wait list that were for colors, but it was like a Tuesday at 10 a.m. So I am like, it might be a little trickier to fill this.
Yeah.
But it was Saturday that she did it, and it's already filled up. I guess that's tomorrow. But I reached out to some people on the wait list, but ultimately just like 2 other haircuts got the spot, and
Which is fine.
Yep, which is great.
And that's okay. But also she rescheduled before the
time,
mark.
like 3 or 4 days in advance.
So
but
like,
I am really glad that I messaged her, because I was like, oh, maybe you would have like even more last minute canceled,
and then I really wouldn't have been able to get it filled.
Then it would have been annoying my feelings. But yeah, I've also been considering changing. I just feel like all of my haircuts are getting done sooner. Like, I've been considering going down to 1 hour and 15 for my haircut time spots. The only thing is, if people are 15 minutes late, which they haven't been being lately, but you never know.
It'll happen.
I'm just like, I want to fit in a couple more clients a day. And so I'm thinking about just shortening it. Talia, for all the audio listeners, Talia's looking at me like she ate a sour head.
Because like, more people obviously equals more money, but more people.
I know, but I'm trying to be Mark Cuban. I'm trying to be a business mogul.
You know what? And I get it. Maybe I'm just not really a hustler for real. And you are. Like, maybe I'm really not a part of that.
I'm trying to manifest myself into being a hustler. I feel like I've been chilling, and it's time to turn it up.
Turn it up a notch.
That's how I've been feeling.
I don't know. One thing, I'm not adding anything new to my plate before the holidays. You know, like, it's already hectic enough.
I feel like, I know, but I just feel like holiday season is my time to like
really grind.
Yes, that's my Tough Mudder. That's my marathon.
Do it. Put it in there.
But yeah.
No. Okay. You got that.
I might do that. I might go down to 1 hour and 15 instead of 1 hour and a half. But nobody be late.
Because then
I'm about to have to be strict on that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be strict.
I know, and I'm not strict on that. So.
You need to start being strict on that.
I know, I never have been.
As soon as somebody's late, I'm like, lights are off, doors locked. I'm walking out of the building. Like,
it's just like they see like a breeze.
Yeah, no, literally like, like, and then they'll start like calling me. I'm like, I'm on the highway.
D&D.
Yeah, no, sorry, didn't see this. You were late.
Yep.
Yeah, as soon as that girl was late on Saturday, I was running to my car.
too.
I'm like, had to grab the laundry, everything.
But even the other day, I had a returning client, but she doesn't like, she has super thick hair. She comes in, I think like 9 or 10 minutes late, and she was like, I'm so sorry. Do you mind if I use the restroom? I'm like, yeah, do it. And then I still finished her in an hour. Like, I must have cut her hair in 45 minutes. I don't know what's happening,
Well,
but
you
I'm
also
like
have
fast
help.
as lightning.
Well, and now you have like an assistant, so that helps. you
Yeah,
know.
it does help
But
because
sometimes I do notice like weeks, I'm just moving quick. You know,
Yeah.
like we're just getting through things quicker. And I'm like, I should lower my times. And then
Yeah.
the next week I'm over on times for everybody.
and then everybody's
Last question. Do a week of amazing hair, but every client complains. You think the hair is amazing, but every single client complains about it. Or do a week of shitty hair, but every client is happy about it.
Okay, shitty hair. And
Yeah,
everybody
definitely
loves
shitty
me.
hair. Everybody loves me.
Sometimes people ask for stupid stuff, and I
But
do
like,
it.
you know, it looks like crap.
I'm not gonna.
And
I mean, I guess in this, but like in real life,
in
if
real
somebody-
life, she's perfect and she can do everything.
yes, I never forget it.
Never forget that. I don't know. I would also do a week of shitty hair.
It just sucks more than anything in my life for a client to complain about their hair to me, like because I
Yeah, it
just feel
stresses me out.
terrible
Yeah.
for giving them something that they don't like or
Don't like.
making any part of their life harder, especially when it comes to like their appearance and stuff.
Or also just like them putting the trust in me and then them not getting what they thought they were going to get. That's where I start. I'm like, oh my God, now you're complaining to me when you just paid whatever and like you thought you were going to get.
Yes, like
Yeah.
I need to quit. I need to find something else to do because one person didn't like something that I did. Even when they're super nice and just like they
Super
trust that
nice
you can
about it,
fix
yeah.
it. And even fix, like just change it or make stuff different. I don't know. I just feel I would rather do like hair that isn't my cup of tea, but everyone loves what they got than me do everything that I like and people don't like it.
I mean, I had a scenario once and I might have talked about this on the pod, but a girl came in, she went in to like clean up her hair, whatever. But then she texted me like an hour after her appointment saying she was like in her car crying for like the past hour because her haircut was too short.
Oh my God. I kind of remember
Do you remember that?
Yes.
That like haunted me. And I had like
Yeah.
a video proof that I only took like
That much off.
but like her hair was hydrated and healthy and diffused.
Yeah. And she probably wanted volume.
Yeah, she wanted volume and she's like, it's so short. And I'm just like, why? Like, don't tell me you're crying in your car for the past hour. Girl, I drove up to the front parking lot looking for her. I'm like, where's she at? She
You're
wasn't
like,
there.
I'll give you a hug.
Right.
I had a client this week. She wasn't unhappy. She was super nice. Actually, I got her in off the wait list on the same day. Was like, do you want to come in at 2? And she came in, and she just styles her hair in like ringlets, but she wanted like more of like a fuller, rounder shape. And so I was like, we can do that, but we can't have like such big ringlets. And also, whenever you get a lot more volume, you're gonna get a lot more shrinkage. Like, we can't do ringlets on the bottom and then tight curls for all your layers and stuff. And so we did it. I even used like my bounce curl brush, like my volumizing brush. And if you guys use that, you know, you're going to get quite a bit of shrinkage from it. It's going to do its job in that way. But she wanted to keep length. And I was like, okay, I can promise you we're not taking off length. You can see it while it's dry. But like whenever I style it for what you're wanting, you're going to feel short. But if you go home and style it how you do, you're going to love it. Like you might love it both ways.
Yeah.
So yeah, she said that she was happy with it. I took content. I'm sure you guys will see it, but I was just like, I hope she's okay with this.
With this length, yeah. Because sometimes even though you tell them what it's going to be, they're still shocked at the end result.
Yes.
Even though it was in black and white at the beginning. They're they weren't really prepared for it.
Yes, and I actually saw this. I've been really loving, this is like a listener, Curls with Reese. Is that what she's called? Reese, RECE.
Oh, yeah. I've
Yes.
been loving her content. Anyways,
Loving
yeah.
her content. I don't know if it's just lately or she's popping up on my
started
TikTok a lot
posting
more.
on TikTok more.
Loving it, so go follow her. But she had one video that did really well, but then some of the comments were a little bit like she didn't want to lose length and it's so much shorter now. And she was just kind of the same thing as you, like, well, it's hydrated and healthy and diffused and it's not stretched, it's not like detangled or whatever. She like made a follow-up video saying that, and even I commented on that and I was like, and also like people would be, I don't know, just surprised to know that whenever you style for volume and like all of this is happening, how much you lose even when you just trim off a little bit. And I think it's the Savvy Touch who says this, but she's like, one of her things that she says is like, I don't cut hair for it to look longer.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to look longer. It is going to look shorter after you cut it.
And that's If you don't want it to look shorter, don't cut it.
Yeah, don't cut it.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's really as easy as that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I have been seeing her videos, and they've been doing really well on TikTok. I've been on her page like, how's she growing over here?
Oh my god, literally, she like just got out of Cosmo school. Like
she did a couple months ago.
Yeah, and she's just eating down. I don't know who. Like, I don't know if this is all just intuitive how she's doing, or if she has like a really incredible mentor or something. But she's eating.
Works like at underneath somebody, but I think also she's just kind of good.
She's just
like,
good,
and some people are just like that.
Yeah,
they just graduate and you're like, dang, you're just good.
Honestly, were you like that? You give me that.
You know, no, I'm just kidding. What can I say?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't like the best. I think it's kind of like you just pick up things faster. Like you learn quick, especially with curly hair. With straight hair, I feel like it took me a little bit.
Really?
But with curly hair, I felt like I was kind of like quicker at learning, but it wasn't like amazing, like straight out at all.
Yeah, I feel like I had the opposite, where like I had a really great mentor whenever I like came out of school. And also though, I was like seriously, like when I would leave work, I was writing shit down.
Oh,
like
you
that
were
she
for
did.
real. I wasn't doing
I was
that.
as fast as I can. I want to be good at this.
Fast as heck.
Fast as heck. I just had like notes, but she was that type of person too, where she was like, "Are you gonna write this down?" And I was like,
Actually,
right.
my boss, my first boss was like that, but the curly person I worked under, she was not like that. But I'm very visual. I don't really write a lot of stuff like that down. Like I'm like, I can watch you do something and then I just need to do it.
Yes, and that's how I feel even right now, having like an assistant and training her and stuff. I'm just like, oh shit, I should have like, let me have things to say that aren't just like, look, this is how I'm doing it.
This is what's happening.
Yeah,
like
I'm
in no explanation. Yeah.
Now I need to be like, oh, this is why you would do this. This is why I lift this up or whatever.
But then it also helps you like understand why you're doing something, and you may have never thought about it to that level, and now you're like, oh, that's why I do that. You know?
Yes. And to that point, I will say, like, if anyone listening is feeling like, oh, it's about time for, or just thinking like, maybe I could get an assistant, or maybe I could train someone, or maybe have shadow days and people come in and watch or whatever, but you're thinking like, oh, I don't know if I'm like there yet. Like, do it before you forget why you're doing stuff. Because sometimes I'm like, wait, I've been doing this so long, I forget why I'm doing it.
Why do I do this? Oh, I just do it just because I did it one day and it worked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whereas at some point, the first time I figured it out and it all clicked, I'm sure I had like a sentence. Guys, we're coming to an end of this episode, but I did want to throw out there that we are ambitious to get a few more ratings on the podcast app, like 5-star reviews. Write a little review. If you've been with the podcast for a while and you enjoy what we do, it just helps us out. So all that you basically have to do is go to our profile, scroll all the way down, and then you'll see where you can leave a rating and a review. You guys, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Be safe out there.
Yeah, with whatever y'all are getting into, I won't be doing nothing. But
And we will see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.